Got some strays going on. All right. That's there. Now I need to come back over here and...
Notes are pretty straightforward today.
Oh, yeah. Keep it nice and simple, you know? I mean, how we do things around here.
Right. How long is the video you found?
I actually just found all the trailers individually, so we can skip the ones that we want to skip.
Nice.
Well, that's good. Yeah, man. I thought they said they were gonna wrap they said they were gonna make these awards a lot shorter, but that shit was a fucking lie because it was still it was not 8 hours. It was still 3 hours. 3 hours worth of shit. I was like, at first I thought they were gonna go fast because they went through all the esports categories in 10 seconds, and I said, "Thank you, God, I love that." I love that.
That's how much everybody gives a shit about the esports category as a whole.
I'm sure people probably don't even vote. Like, they get to those questions and just like, I only finish them just because I'm like, I don't know if my voting will count if I don't finish all of the questions. So I guess I have to. And I was sitting there and I was looking at like the esports, the esports players and then like the content creators. I'm just like, out of these 5,
It always comes down to who's got the coolest name. That's literally all it is.
I voted for one guy because he had a cool name. I voted for one guy because he looked the least like a douchebag. And then I voted for one team because I was just like, I'm not voting for the Call of Duty team, and I'm not voting for the League of Legends teams because I just hate those games because of how popular they are. So I didn't vote for the Valorant team. I forgot who I voted for. It was just like, yeah, click, 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 click.
I understand all of your choices and fully support them, actually, because there's just some bullshit questions. Like, most people don't give a shit about it, especially if like you're voting just for Game of the Year.
Yeah, like I got through those questions and they were doing the show, and they got to it. I thought my stream froze. I was watching on Twitch, and I thought my stream froze or like things happened because she was like, "Here are the nominees," and the winner is, and I was just like, "Wait, she's not gonna say the nominee." Did my stream freeze? Is it dead? Is it glitching? Is it just skipping? And I'm like, oh, oh no, they just don't give a fuck, like the rest of us.
Yeah, when they started doing that, I'm like, wait, what's going on?
Yeah, but from what I hear, like the stream was like the whole thing was smooth, like there was no problems until the very end. So that was an intentional 3 hours.
I mean, yeah,
it might have been an intentional 3 hours and a half, but like, they probably cut some of the back end shit because they're like, cut it. There's a weirdo at the mic. Cut it. Cut it.
All right, are we ready?
Yes, sir.
I think so.
Let's do it.
And we are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's show. Welcome to Griffcast episode 64, the Mature Nerd Podcast for Immature People, the show where we talk about any and all things nerd, from video games, comic books, movies, computers, and or science. I am your host, Griff Moore and King Neckbeard. Welcome, everybody, to the show. And let's see, we got a pretty simple one for you tonight. We're just going to go over all the Game Awards. Now, personally, I don't personally give a rat's rear end about the Game Awards, but it is what it is. I actually watch for the trailers personally because I like to know what's coming out, and I knew that something was going to be happening with Diablo. So, me being a fanboy, that's why I watched. Some of these folks here did not watch any of it, or some only watched some of it. All right.
I've seen some of it.
All right, show of hands, who has watched none of it? So we got Mimic and Wild. All right.
Now does it count if I've only seen the meme at the end? Because
no, it doesn't.
Everybody's seen the meme. Okay. It's the Will Smith slap. Everybody saw it.
Yeah. It's like I didn't even know they were happening until I got slapped. All right. So Solips, you watched part of it, and TCP, how much did you watch?
I watched a good hour, so I only got through the Christopher Judge speech.
Oh, the Chris Judge speech. I mean, that was half the show, so.
Yeah. No. So yeah. I only watched an hour of it, and then I was like, I'll come back later for Game of the Year, and then I didn't, and still salty.
Yeah. Well, all right. So here's how tonight's show is going to work. If you guys see or notice any audio issues, please let me know. I'm working with a new mixer here, so from my end, everything sounds great. I don't know what it's going to sound like for you guys. Now, The hell was that? All right.
And now he's hearing things.
Yeah. All right. So the way tonight's show is going to work is we're going to run through all the awards. And then we're going to bring up and we're going to do live reacts to all the trailers. I have seen them all. I don't think anybody else here has seen all of them. And we're going to skip some of the other ones. But all right. And here we go. We're just going to kind of run through it. Esports, don't care. Esports, don't care. Esports, don't care. Esports, don't care. Innovation, and inaccessibility. I think this is for the...
It's decently important.
Yeah. Anyway, this went to God of War Ragnarok. Best adaptation. I kind of really think this should have went to Edge Runners personally, but it is what it is. Winner was Arcane League of Legends. Adaptation was video game to screen.
Oh, right.
Which the fact that we could actually argue about a video game and adaptation in this present year, that shows some progression.
Actually, no. From what I heard, I've been meaning to watch that show, but I heard that it was top notch. It was good stuff. And
Which one?
I voted for it, even though I
Arcane. So my understanding of it is like I hear it's a really good show. My understanding though is that well, not really my understanding, but my perception of it is I don't care about League of Legends.
Yeah, neither do I.
That's the only reason I didn't watch it. That's the only reason I was like, oh, Edge Runners, I'm going to watch that.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. Content Creator of the Year, Ludwig. Don't know who you are. Most anticipated coming up.
Although shout out Ludwig, nice name. Cool.
I'm surprised Hogwarts didn't get that one actually.
Yeah, I actually don't know who any of those people are.
Oh, content creator. Oh, I thought. Well, one, you're a content creator. Number two, we can skip. We can just. It doesn't matter.
All right, most anticipated.
It's
The Legend of Zelda: Tears of Kingdom. I'm actually really surprised that Final Fantasy 16 didn't win that or Starfield, but Nintendo people are absolutely crazy.
Surprised Hogwarts didn't get that vote either. I mean,
yeah, I voted for Hogwarts.
You think there'd be a lot of those fans, you know?
Well,
I thought Hogwarts was going to be huge.
Well, see, you also got to look at it from this perspective. 90% of the people that, watch or who grew up fans of Harry Potter, also are adults, and only half of them stick with video games into adulthood.
Right.
Well, there's also like that game's got some controversy within like the fandom over some stuff too. So
yeah, there's that too.
Your core audience is a little split, so you're going to lose a little bit right there.
Yeah.
I wasn't necessarily talking about the allure of Hogwarts. It just looked like a great game where a lot of people would like be interested.
I'm not a big Harry Potter person. Like I will straight up admit I've never read a single one of the books. I've watched all the movies.
Wait,
that game looked interesting to me.
Are you suggesting that you can read?
Yes, I am perfectly capable of reading. In 1.5 languages.
1.5 languages. All right, so best.
Unlike my wife, who can curse at me in 3.
She would know all the curse words. All right, this one actually surprised me. The best multiplayer went to Splatoon 3.
I can see that because that Splatoon games have been very different from everything else aesthetically, and even in gameplay. So that's a very niche market, and hey, I'm glad they got it.
I mean, it's nice to see something coming out of left field because I honestly would have thought like Overwatch would have taken it, even though I don't like Overwatch. Or Shredder's.
Kind of glad they didn't.
Yeah, I mean, Shredder's Revenge was a great game, but it kind of like slowed down quite a bit right after release. Let's see, best sports and racing game. I'm actually really surprised with this one. Gran Turismo.
Was it not FIFA?
It was not FIFA. It was Gran Turismo 7. It was not FIFA. It was not NBA 23, 2K23. It was actually Gran Turismo.
Hot damn.
Yeah.
Ollie World. That would have been a nice surprise.
Let's see.
And I want to know if anybody even remembers this game. This is a really big aside, but like there was a NFL game, or not an NFL game, it was a football game that they couldn't get an NFL license for because of the usual stuff. It was called Backbreaker. Did anybody play this game?
No.
Yes, I have.
The last
best
football game
I've ever played.
The last football game I ever played was NFL Blitz 2000 on the 64.
That's the last football game that you need to play.
Yeah.
Facts.
Because
Big facts.
That is a good game, though.
So dope. God, I still remember like trying to remember as many cheat codes as I could, and like while the game was loading, just try to spit all those cheat codes in, like unlimited sprinting, big heads. Oh man, I love big heads and
the big head
football.
mods. Oh my goodness.
See, this was back in the day where you couldn't look this stuff up. So like, I used to go to school and sell people the whole list of those cheats for a quarter.
You used to sell the cheats, bro.
Yeah, dude. If you want the cheats, give me a quarter. I'll give you a whole printout.
Oh my god.
Yo, my man's a cheat dealer.
I did it for NBA. I did it for, oh my god, I did it for like every game that came out that had like a set of codes. Like Mortal Kombat, did it for all those. I made my extra money that way, man.
Nice. Let's see. Best sim / strategy went to Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope. I didn't even know that was a thing until I was watching the awards.
Even I know about that game. That game actually looks really cool.
Best family game went to Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Awesome.
Kirby,
yes, I love me some Kirby.
Let's see. Best fighting game went to Multiverse of all things.
Ooh, I mean, it is a good game though. I played
because it's basically the next Smash Bros.
I mean, it really is. It's pretty dope.
I was expecting Sifu to take that, man. Sifu was.
Oh, I didn't see Sifu on there.
Yeah, it was DNF Duel, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, King of Fighters. What is that? 15. Multiverse.
Oh wait, Sifu's at the bottom.
Yeah.
I mean,
would you really call Sifu a fighting game though?
Like all of these other games are versus. Like Sifu's not a versus.
Yeah, I think. See, I don't think Sifu should have been on that one.
I mean,
Sifu's a good game. Like,
fine.
It just says best fighting. It just says best fighting. I don't think it specifies.
It doesn't specify versus, but when all the other examples are versus, is like.
Yeah, why put that even in the category?
Yeah, that's traditionally like that's the requirement. You have to be able to fight the other guy.
All right.
Understandable.
So this one kind
and cuss at each other while you do it. You know.
This one kind of rubbed me a little bit. Like I get it, but at the same time, see, best role playing game went to Elden Ring.
I love how they got written after that. I mean, come on.
Yeah, you're right, Woo. Sifu would probably, go into an action category over a fighting game. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, best role playing went to Elden Ring. Now I get it. Like Elden Ring is an amazing game, hands down, bar none. But it wasn't really there for role playing per se. Not like, well, I mean, shit. Its competition was pretty low.
Like I understand, like the appeal to Elden Bling, like the people that just run around like I just want to wear random shit and just look cool. I get it, but that's not a role playing game. That's Dragon Age 2.
Yeah, because
what is your definition of a role playing game? Because I think for many years of playing games like that, I've always wondered like, what is the quote unquote solid definition of a role playing game? Is it a game where you're playing the game and you make up a role for yourself and you play it? Or is it a game where a role is already decided for you and you play that?
It's both.
I think the second option. I personally think it's the second option, where it automatically puts you in that role.
It's both.
You would have to have some form of interactivity with the environment, where something like Elden Ring, and I'll even say Skyrim is better at it, but even Skyrim is kind of like by current standards there. Right. You're not so much interacting as interacting within something. Does that make any sense?
That's a pretty fair point.
I don't know. I mean, it was. I guess it falls in that category, and it was definitely the best game in this, in my opinion.
Well, this guy, I can see this being like Sifu. Like this is a failure of it doesn't have a category that it fits.
True. I mean, yeah, because right here in Best Action, which God of War Ragnarok, in my opinion, was a role-playing game, but it wasn't even up for nomination in Best Action, or it wasn't even up for nomination in Best Role-Playing, but it was in Best Action and Adventure, which it was that as well.
And it would have kicked Sifu's ass if Sifu was put in there. So, like, they gave it a fighting chance, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know, guy.
I think maybe God of War and Elden Ring should switch the categories that they're in. Maybe that would fit a little better.
Yeah. I mean, then they made Best Action Game. So they had God of War win Best Action Adventure, and then they had Best Action. So is that just straight up gameplay?
I guess.
Like,
Yeah, the categories are a little muddy, so it's kind of hard to go. Well, I don't agree with this. We're sitting here having a discussion. Does it belong in this category?
yeah,
Well, they got Sifu in that category again, and it is purely action. I mean,
yeah.
Teenage Mutant
It's
Ninja
like
Turtles
they
is purely
almost
action.
made-
Call of Duty, purely
it's like
action.
they almost made sections specifically so specific games would win.
I feel like they should have just divided these things up by like the popular Steam tags. I mean, come on. Like, but Hideo Kojima would win Walking Simulator every year.
So do you think action just refers to the action within the game, as in like what I am actually doing when I am?
That's what I'm assuming when it comes to action. Is like that's just gameplay.
Action and adventure is obviously the game category.
Yeah.
RPG, role playing is obviously the game category. Whereas best action, Call of Duty is obviously a first person shooter, but it has a lot of action.
I mean, it's a thing.
When it's working. No. Call of Duty took a crap with this new one.
You were like the first person I've heard say that. And I was I'm hoping a lot more of you all start speaking up.
Now the last one, the first Warzone, it did have its issues, but it was at least playable. I liked it. It was like, all right, I can muscle through. This new one,
Is the gunplay any good?
The with the amount of settings that you have to go through to get your actual aim on point, and then movement obviously is very sluggish. Servers, I dev error probably 3 to 4 times just in a 2-hour session. The mid game, the game lags. I'm literally in the middle of fighting someone, and all of a sudden it just freezes up, and I have to Alt F4 it.
Oof.
So I'm like, yeah, I'm not a big fan of it. I've even gotten to the point where I'm like, I'm ready to uninstall.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. All right. This one actually makes a lot of sense. Best community support. Years later, hands down, Final Fantasy 14.
Oh, yeah,
Community
absolutely.
loves that game. They absolutely do.
There's nothing wrong with their community pretty much across the board. That's the best community you're going to find on the internet most of the time.
Crazy too. Like you can be a brand new player, walk in and be like, hey, I don't know what I'm doing. And you'll have like 20 people key up and be like, all right, here's what you need to do. Here's what you can do this. What do you want to do? Like it's nobody rips you apart. The only time that community gets a little bit toxic is when World of Warcraft is on the fritz and all the toxic players go over. Like that's the only time that community is asshole-ish.
I noticed you skipped the last 2 categories. Is that because no one cares?
I mean, we got VR and mobile. I didn't even know Marvel Snap was a thing until they won this award. All right, so yeah, best community support 14. I'm kind of like trying to speed this up a little bit because we've already been going 20 minutes and we were like 10 categories in.
You're talking about? I see your scroll bar. You're almost at the top. All right, but continue. Let's go.
All right, best debut indie Stray, best indie Stray.
That's what needed. That's what needed to happen. Stray needed to win some stuff, and I'm so happy Stray did.
Yeah,
glad I got both those.
Let's see. Final Fantasy 14 was best ongoing game. Agreed. Like once again,
hands down.
Their community is great. The support that they get from Square Enix is great. Like the origin story of 14 and how they're like, hey, we're sorry we made a bad game. We're going to take us back to the drawing board, rebuild it from the ground up just for you. Like that was great. Like they didn't force it down your throat. They're like, all right, no, this one's on us. Let's fix this. Like hands down, that was, you cannot go wrong with that. Games for Impact. They never defined what impact was. They said that this game made people cry as Dust Falls. Like, okay.
Does anybody know any of those games?
Is Dust Falls? It was like remember like Until Dawn, and there's like another game. It's just like one of those interactive stories where like you're just watching, and then you're like, oh, do I go left or right? Do I pick up the sword, or do I keep running? Do I make a noise? Hold the controller completely
I like
still.
Until Dawn. It's a good game.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure as Dust Falls is like its spiritual successor, but obviously just in a different story.
Yeah. Best performance went to Christopher Judge, God of War Ragnarok. Yes,
Nope.
hands down. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's gonna argue.
It was funny.
Everybody else in that category was like, "Nah, I'm not."
Yeah, like,
He started speaking, and like he was speaking for such a long time. I was like, nah, this should happen. Just let him speak. I think they started playing music towards then, and someone was like, nah, cut the music off.
yeah, it was funny. Like
Hit
he
the
went on
beat.
for like 15 minutes with his speech. Like, you know, he deserved it though. He deserved every second of it. Let's see. Best audio design, God of War. I could see that.
Jeez, God of War just knocking it out of the park.
Oh yeah, no. God of War
They were
was crazy.
They were nominated for 10, I think, but only got 6.
You know, I will say this, like before we get too far away from it, like with Christopher Judge, I think he should get an award because he talked for 15 minutes. And does anybody here know how he voted last time?
How he voted last time?
Yeah. How
What do
many
you mean?
people have you seen in an award show talk for more than 2 minutes and not know exactly who they voted for in the last whatever election?
Well, because he talked about like some actually good stuff.
Yeah, he talked about some actually good stuff that you actually want to hear about. That actually makes you feel good.
He didn't let politics, run his life.
Yep.
More respect.
Best score, God of War. Best art direction, Elden Ring. That one.
Bear McCreary, that man should win so many more awards than he does.
Let's see. Best narrative, God of War, and best game direction went to Elden Ring.
Mm-hmm.
That one was a little different because I'm gonna say I'm gonna agree with God of War on that one, just because you knew where you were going half the time. Are
you talking about game direction, like where you're going in the game, or are you talking about game direction, or like the
I think it
the
means, like,
director who's
I know,
designing
I know.
the game and like
I know.
helping build the game?
I know.
And if we're talking about the latter, I'm going to argue for Stray. I'm sorry.
Fair enough.
You got 1 million people to care about a stray cat in a video game.
Yeah, it was more than 1 million, wasn't it? It was like 20.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
God, it
many
was nuts.
I
So
mean-
yeah, that's an accomplishment.
All right.
Like,
And then
I'm
Game
glad
of the
I'm glad
Year-
it went indie.
Weir? Game of the Weir? Game of the Year went to Elden Ring.
Boo.
I mean,
No,
yeah, it was a
I'm
great
probably
game.
the only one that loves that.
No, you're not.
Man.
You're not.
I think about it. I think it was just probably.
Like, I knew it was going to come down to God of War or Elden Ring. Like, personally, I would have went with God of War, but I cannot disagree with Elden Ring. I just can't.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, it's not my game. I actually didn't play it.
It's not even my genre. So
No.
I mean, I'm really surprised with it because it's not most people's genre. But
it is very niche, and that's fine. Like there's nothing like Splatoon. We talked about that. It's very niche. They got a great community. Let them have it.
all right. So that was that. We used the Forbes site to run through this. Yeah, I spent about that much time in it myself, Woo. How's the audio quality for you, Woo? Give him a second to reply. All right, so now we're going to jump into trailers, the important part of the entire show. I don't know if these are in any specific order. We are using the website of Rock Paper Shotgun. At one point in time, I'm going to learn how to actually speak English.
That would be good.
So
We're gonna start speaking you in sign language.
the only reason I am using this website is just because it is the only website I found that actually gave me a clear linkage to all the important trailers. So that's it. There's no sponsorship, no nothing like that. All right, so we're gonna increase this, make that all big and pretty. All right, so this one was fun. Dead Cells 2.
I like it. It looks a little comical.
Kind of gives me Osmosis Jones vibes.
feels like Dragon's Lair a little bit, doesn't it?
Sorry. This isn't 2. This is a DLC.
This is DLC?
Okay.
Is this game already out? What game is this?
Yeah, Dead Cells.
Mm.
Yeah, there was a big controversy with this game when it came out too.
What was wrong with it?
Nothing. The review guy stole it from another dude on YouTube and got busted.
Oh, yeah, I remember that actually.
Got lights falling on me from nowhere. All right.
Okay.
All right. So this was a game that. All right. Do we care about that a game is going to mobile? Do we need to watch
No.
this?
Not really.
You said mobile. I don't care.
Apparently this was an award-winning game at some point in time, and now it's going to mobile.
You could probably skip Returnal too. I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
Who would-
Returnal's been out
yeah.
for a while.
Award-winning games aren't meant to be played on your toilet. Like that's all I got to say about it.
Yeah, Returnal. It's already been out for what, a year and a half now.
still fantastic.
yeah.
Game. 2 years now, man. I
Has
think
it
it
been 2 years?
was just about.
It was like a launch title practically.
Yeah,
Everybody's lost time the last couple of years. It's okay.
it was January 21, I think.
Let's see. This was just the spotlights for A Plague Tale of Requiem. Oh, here we go. Here's a new game.
Ooh,
Ooh. Oh boy. Okay.
I somehow missed this. I like this animation. It's fun.
Looks very much like the original comics. I like that.
Yeah.
It's growing on me. I didn't like the way it
Yeah.
looked at first, but I'm like, this is straight up OG comics. And
Yeah, I
am
like the
wrong?
gameplay.
Was that Lance Reddick as the voice of Hellboy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hold
No.
on.
Go back for like 2 seconds. Oh yeah, that is. Yeah, that's him.
Okay. I mean, I don't know how I feel about that, but we'll just see. Let's see. Is this what I think it is? This looked trippy if it's what I think it is.
Look away,
And
Wild.
It's not going to play.
Nah, I'm facing it. Facing my fears.
This is not what I thought it was. Okay. I didn't even see this. How did I miss this?
I missed it too. This was like the pre-show too, before like the actual awards started.
Simply Woo. He's like, that dude's got a badonkadonk.
I was just thinking the same thing. I was like, my man got some cakes.
At first, for a second, I thought it was Chow Yun Fat. It is not. And he says he Googled.
There's
yes,
more than
he's
one
not.
fat Asian dude.
I know, but you know.
I have no idea what this game's about, but now I want to see more.
And now I want to see less.
I don't feel like it showed us enough.
Yeah. Wait, what the hell?
I mean,
Oh, now it plays.
he'll
on
do
the
a bunch
side.
of walking, clearly.
All right, let's see. Atomic Heart. How did I miss this one?
Bombastic.
Tomahawk Heart
The
looks.
game's already out.
It's
Is this
not
one
out
out?
yet. It shouldn't
I
be.
think so.
I don't think it is.
I could have swore I saw something about it like I don't know, a week or two ago.
No, I was looking at it. It should be. It should be like February of 23.
Maybe it was a pre-order. I thought it was a. I could have swore it was a new game that came out.
All right, this looks crazy.
Yeah, February 21st, 23. And it's going to be on Xbox Game Pass. So the studio that makes this game, like, I guess I just hadn't realized who they were before. And like I've played a lot of their games, but like I didn't realize who they were until like I remember seeing their symbol until Plague Tale. The first Plague Tale is made by Focus Entertainment. Focus Entertainment is putting in massive amounts of work right now.
All right.
They are
That
coming
looks
out.
cool to me.
They're coming out with
Yeah,
so
that
much.
looks like
I
it's.
like the soundtrack too. That was kind of nice.
I mean, go back and forth between like classical jazz and death metal. I'm game. Let's go.
Speaking of cake,
This looks very interesting. Oh, the mini games look
Zone
fun.
it.
Oh, you can't hear the audio? Oh, no, you can't. Okay. I'll fix that in just a second.
Scars above.
That looks interesting, at least. Let me see here. Let me fix this.
I'm not just saying like any game trailer doesn't give me an idea what the hell the plot is. I'm just like, okay, it's pretty.
All right, let me. I'm gonna run like part of this trailer again and make sure I'm picking up the sound.
Replay, go back.
What planet
All right, there we
is
go.
this?
Okay, I got it
The meta.
now. All right. Yeah. No. Yeah. If you see something like that, speak up, because like I completely missed that. Let's see, Relic Hunters. So yeah, all right. So I didn't see the trailer for Scars Above or Atomic Heart during the show last night, or Post Trauma.
Mm-mm.
And I watched the whole thing, including the pre-show. That's weird. All right.
Oh, hi there! I'm Pinky, leader of the Relic Hunters. You're here to sign up for our super fun, awesome shooting and looting adventure? Great! So,
Did you say her name was
put your name
Panicky?
down right here and... Wait.
I didn't
Do
catch
you
it.
even know about the first yet? You like action and excitement? Oh, there's no shortage of that here. You'll be exploring
Okay,
the
it's one of those
galaxy
kind of
forever,
games.
all while
Alright.
dodging those annoying
Okay.
demons. Take that, evil
Those
space
games are
dust.
fun.
You can punch
Games
'em,
like that
zap
are.
'em, throw 'em off a cliff, and...
Aren't you forgetting something, Pinky? Like endless sweet loot. Look at
Pinky.
the shower
Honestly, like if this
shining.
plays
Uh-oh.
like Diablo, like, I'll give it a go.
Yeah, Ace.
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, they said endless loot. Rips in.
Yeah.
Woohoo! We have weapons that go pow pow and pew 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 and shoo, and jackets
I like
that
how those
spill
weapon sounds.
sandwiches,
Yes.
shoes that pull shields, and you can enhance
feel like this is a kid's game. Just, you know,
I mean,
to get
totally so.
Hello.
This is an experiment to see if they can get people like Griff to play it, just because there's endless loot.
No, this is them grooming people like Griff.
Super
To play after the games later.
Is anyone missing a clipboard?
Folks, I'm trying to do some recruiting here. Anyways, if you're a fan of Super Solo Fun, 4-person multiplayer mayhem, and enjoying an adventure you'll never forget, then join the Relic Hunters
I mean, I'll probably
right
will,
now.
but
I think I've already forgotten the adventure.
all right, let's see here.
Oh yes.
This might actually get me back into it.
Yes.
We need to do this as like a
Oh,
podcast
yes.
stream at some point in time. You know?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I'd be
You did
so
this
down.
as a, oh my
What's
god,
Meg from
absolutely.
Among Us?
That is the furriest dress I've ever seen in my life.
Shh. We don't like those words around here. I'm sorry, I don't know what that means. But yeah.
Do I need to delete your internet history in case of an accident?
Please.
If only you could like actually like hide like that. But I guess they did show like people being able to like drop in vents and stuff.
Oh dang. Ooh, so the person kills that can't vent.
So they're still doing stuff. I wonder why they're
Yeah,
still doing
they still
stuff.
have tasks and everything else.
Oh. He's got super limited vision. I guess that's kind of cool. You can pet dogs now? Oh.
Dang.
Worth it.
Apparently you shouldn't though.
Never pet alien space dogs. Let's see.
What is that?
I don't know.
It's a wiener dog.
Is this a dog about, or a game about a dog? Kind of like Stray, but not?
If it is, you already knew that spinoff was coming.
Oh no, this is something completely different. Okay. Hey, boo. Got Rathcon making dick signs up in the chat here.
Oh man, this looks like a cool platformer.
I'm getting like Wally.
So, kind of like Ori and the Blind Forest.
Wiener dog.
That's a big wiener dog.
That's a big
Or a
wiener.
very tiny woman.
No doubt.
I legit think she's the size of a Barbie doll.
I think you're right.
I think she is a very small individual, yes.
I'm a big girl.
Oh man, that's gonna be stuck in my head forever now.
If that's the Barbie world, I want no part of it.
I don't know how much you guys know about metal, but there's a band called Slaughter to Prevail. It's one of my favorite bands, and their lead singer likes to do like side songs to keep himself in shape between albums, and he did a cover of Barbie Girl, and it's amazing.
You know, a lot of that guy's stuff. Is it like Alex Terrible?
Yeah,
I think.
yeah, Alex the Terrible.
Yeah.
Yep. No, skip that. All right, Street
Skip.
Fighter 6.
Hey,
From Street
it
Fighter.
is saying
bam.
What do they say in the Shadow Hound? That's a huge beard.
The big bit.
She looks like a straight up like Zangief offspring.
Yo, no. Oh, of course, it's gotta have that token black guy. Of course.
Come on, there's
It's
people running
Eddie
around.
from Street Fighter 2. Or Street Fighter, was it Street Fighter Ultimate 2?
I definitely might play this one. For sure.
It's Fem Axel. Yeah.
EJ, man.
So they have a build your own character storyline too.
Whoa, he can do Gals.
Well, if you build your own character, then you create your own moves.
I was gonna say he can do Gals move.
Yeah,
Special
it's
move?
DJ from Street Fighter Super. That's what it was.
Oh, I didn't know basketballs could hurt that bad.
Oh God.
Wrestling the whole line.
Gotta fight Paris Hilton. What?
He was obsessed, you see,
I mean, I'd do that for free.
with finding an appropriate vessel for this power.
Showtime, baby!
Prepare. Fight with all your heart.
An honor.
Game looks completely different from all the previous entries.
It does.
Yeah.
The other thing I'm not really a big fan of is it doesn't show any of the classic characters, except for
Saw Ryu.
Yeah, you saw like Ryu get summoned into the story.
Oof.
Now, there's Ken. So I got Ken looking like a bomb, but like that's the only one. I mean, and not to be misleading, but I haven't played a game like a Street Fighter game since like it's been a minute. It's been a minute. When
Yeah.
they started doing
I
the
think-
3D models where everybody looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger, I kind of bowed out.
So you can't tell me who like the GameStop ma'am fighter is.
No, I cannot. I think it's a new character though.
Okay.
Last time I played any type of Street Fighter was when I won my Xbox 360. That was the last time.
Well, there's only been 6 of them, so how many could you have missed?
There's been ones in between.
Yeah, they
Also,
make 14 copies of every damn number. What are you talking about?
Yeah, Marvel
Street
vs.
Fighter 2 Alpha
Capcom,
Sigma
Street-
up your ass 28 or some shit like that.
All right, this actually looked really good.
This did look badass.
Oh, God bless it. It's going to do this thing again.
Hades.
I had a chance to play the first one, but then I just didn't.
I played a good chunk of the first one, and then I died too many times to make it worth my while. And I did feel like starting over.
That's the only thing that gets me about roguelike games. I mean, like, I don't care if a game is like stupid hard. I'll play it, but just like having to reset from zero every time. Just do it all over again. That's when I'm just like,
Yeah.
I just don't have the time or energy. Plus, then I gotta sit there with like, all the bosses, like monologues and shit. I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. Skip. No skips. Thanks.
Good. Not good enough. We can but learn. And the greatest teacher is out there. Now go. Death to Kronos.
Death to Kronos.
Did they say Kratos?
Chronos.
This is an
I know.
opportunity for you.
Yeah, I like
Future for us
this.
all. The least I can do is light your way down.
If you like this, check out the other games. Bastion.
Ready to give in?
The first Hades is great.
I was born for this.
Another one I'm forgetting.
powers far beyond your comprehension, witch.
Okay, if I call you witch like that.
Vengeance for your family awaits you.
He is no mere titan. He is time itself, and time cannot be stopped.
Wait for me, Father.
That was a badass
I'll
line.
be this.
Right?
Yeah, I really like that.
Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so this one confused me. Oh, now it's gonna play. Seriously? This one confused me a bit. I get that the developer and the writer is just weird. But yeah.
Oh, Judas.
I didn't know what the trailer was trying to tell me.
The ship is dying. And my only way out of here is with one of them.
Is that King Xerxes? Ooh. Great song.
Trippy looking game.
BioShock creator. Of course, it's gonna be just weird.
Yeah, and I love BioShock.
People say I have this coming. And you know what? They're right.
Not that too clear. Or yeah, not that clear. I imagine it's gonna. It felt like it's gonna take place in space for a little bit. So you might be like on a space city, and you like have to like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very weird.
I don't know. All right, so we're gonna do this just for me and Mimic here, because like none of you guys ever play it.
Don't press play.
God bless it. It's gonna do this stupid thing again.
I said don't press play. Am I on mute?
When we think about controlling something powerful, it's easy to assume it takes strength. But what I've learned, through loss, we can overcome
I like Destiny.
the impossible.
Dude, they can do backflips now?
Ooh.
So we got
No! Oh, way!
I didn't know you could do that.
I like this art style.
It's definitely different for Destiny.
Yeah, it is. And I'm down. What?
Yeah, the new Darkness stuff. The new Darkness stuff.
Shit looks sick.
Yeah.
That does look dope.
Green Lantern vibes?
Yeah.
And like this
I like
is,
the aesthetic.
I do too. This is this is basically the last chance I'm giving Destiny, because like I'm starting to get burnt out. I mean, I've given the game like 5-6 years, so we'll wait and see.
No, that neon vibe, I'm digging that actually.
Yeah, like Strand has got to bring something completely new to the table for me to bring me back in full heart. Like this season just started this week, and I'm barely even trying. I think I'm like level 12 in the season journey. Like I'm typically like 50, 60 by this point. Let's see. All right, yeah, we'll watch.
Don't press. Good. Proud of you.
It's bloody locked. We gotta keep looking. There.
All right, Flash is clear. Keep your eyes on him, people. Somebody find the back entrance.
Best dirty movie I ever saw. Oh, crap!
This
door will not
I
hold.
forgot what they're trying to do
We
here,
must
though.
barricade it.
You stay here, pal.
Oh no, not the Flash.
The name of the game is called Kill the Justice
See
League.
this? I spent a lot of time dreaming up how I was gonna kill you with it.
I'm trying to figure out like what's going on like right here though, because it doesn't make sense to
You're
me.
in for a world of...
You're not the only one.
Because he's like I'm gonna kill him, and then he ends up like hurting him a little bit. And, like there's like a bit of blood on the floor. Was that his finger?
I think so.
And then he's like trying to clean it up and he's trying to hide it. Like he wants to kill him, but he doesn't want to. And it's just so that's a little just on the weird side to me.
Oh, we were just having a little...
Shush. You hear that?
Help me!
Hey, Bruce! Still using shadows to scare the crap out of us criminals, huh? Don't
I might
sweat
not
it.
get this
Batman
game
doesn't
now.
Kill people.
Because her voice is fucking annoying.
Yeah, I was hoping I wasn't the only one that thought that.
Well, everybody's been trying to like mimic the original voice actors. It don't work.
Yeah.
I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman.
Chills.
I was having a hard time with that one just now. Thank you, Kevin. I don't know if Kevin should be thanked if he is responsible for that.
He's not doing the voice of Harley Quinn though.
No, that is the last time.
I don't know if I like the. I don't.
Yeah, that is the last time we're going to hear Kevin Conroy as Batman.
I was also about to say, like, I don't think I liked his voice either. I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, it was a little forced there.
Yeah, but
I think that's the point of the thing.
He just passed. I mean, you kind of.
Okay, this game looks like way too much fun. It really does. I need friends for this game.
Recreate Studio presents.
Oh my god.
Oh, we don't
this
count?
Is so cute. Can you teach
Just
me
the
how
way
to
you,
play this game?
the way he was dragging the brick. Okay, I want to play this game.
Prepare your friends for a cute and relaxing Animal Crossing-like experience, and then brutally destroy them all. Devs claim this game will improve your relationship with friends.
Oh, brother, help me.
Yeah, sure. The Party Animals, an epic battle of the most epic animal characters, starring Royal Corgi, Orange Cat, Canada Goose, Bullshit, a regular duck that looks like absolutely no one. All of these animals have very fancy outfits. An actual Royal Corgi, an actual Orange Cat, an actual Canada Goose,
Ball guys?
an actual...
This is Sparta!
Let's interview the game producer.
What inspired you to make so many outfits for these cute animals?
Many! Oh, I meant to say morning.
Join the epic battle taking place in some of the most epic places. Don't try these in the human world. A submarine destroying the world. A freezing cold fighter jet. A f***ing black hole. Football.
Fucking black hole.
Trebuchet.
That's great.
Huge hockey. Exploding basketball. While the game offers various modes to encourage different styles of gameplay, but we all know that the only thing that's truly interesting is to watch your friends lose their shit. Oh, I forgot. There are lots of weapons, all very realistic. John Wick really needs to learn how to use this. And the final and biggest feature of the game, butt scratching. Party Animals. Play with your friends.
Great.
On Xbox. Coming 2023.
No! Damn it! I got fucked out of that one. Fuck you, Xbox.
So, somebody literally decided, all right, we're gonna take like all flat, Animal Crossing and like Mario Party and just beat the shit out of each other.
Fucking Mario.
It literally gives me Fall
That's
Guys
it.
vibes.
I'm down.
Like I have to, you know. Let's see. PC port, don't care.
Don't care.
This, yes,
Looks This looked so dope. I saw him doing some of these moves, and I'm like,
order is gone.
Yes, please.
I was betrayed by the one I trusted most. I will not be imprisoned again.
I hear you've been busy making yourself the Empire's most wanted.
This right here. This looks so nice. Like, yes.
Oh, nice.
Jedi. Remind our friend here why his kind are supposed to be dead.
Here we go. After all we've done, the Empire's only grown stronger.
Dang, Loki smash,
right? Dude, it looks like they took the original and just amped it up a few more times.
I cannot wait.
Thanks, Bode.
Part of the job, Gustus.
The Jedi is a threat.
Not now that we have this. As long as
They
we
changed the
fight.
character model just. I feel like they changed it just a tiny bit. He doesn't look, as much as the actor as he used to.
Just looks like he's a lot older.
Survives.
Yeah, a little older. The hair's different. The beard. Yeah, I guess it's not that bad.
They took away his poncho. That's what you're missing.
No, I meant in the face.
Death to the poncho.
I meant in the face. It doesn't look as much like the actor as the first game did. Like the first game, like I felt like the character's face model was a spin image of the actor.
Well, I think in the last one they actually de-aged him a little bit to kind of make him look a little younger, and I feel like they've made him look older now. So they've gone from one extreme to the other.
The actor wasn't that old to begin with.
Man, everybody's poncho hater around here, man. I love the poncho.
The poncho can die in a fire.
I hated the poncho. I fucking hated the poncho. That was me, man. I hated the poncho. And I was like, "Oh, you got a new poncho color." I was like, "I don't want a new poncho color. I want a new suit color. I want a different suit. I don't want to wear the fucking poncho."
Yeah, that's why I got the PC version so I can run around as the Mandalorian.
Wait. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, you can do it.
Mods, duh.
Yeah, I thought you were a PC gamer. Why'd you have to think about that?
It took me like literally 2 seconds. Not even 2 seconds. It was half a second. I was like, "Wait, you could." Oh yeah, mods. Sorry.
Do you know what's cooler than a poncho? The fucking Mandalorian. That's all I got to say about it.
We're not even halfway down the page.
I'm sure there's be more that we skip. Let's see. I think this is your classic indie side scroller, if I remember correctly.
Like the music and the vibe, everything that's coming off right now is putting me in a very great headspace.
It's making me want to take a nap.
I'm just very chill right now, and it's amazing. I haven't had this feeling in a very long time. I'm relaxed. Yes.
This all looks an awful lot like a Terraria mod to me for some reason.
Seemed like exactly what I thought it would be.
Like, yeah. I mean, it's not for me, but I know a lot of people like that thing, so we'll let it ride for now. Do we need to watch Dune Awakening again? We just watched this one, like...
No.
All right. All right, so yeah, Forspoken has a demo out now. You can go play it if you have a PlayStation. Or PS5, sorry. PS5.
Ooh. Yeah, I say skip it. I've been playing it. I was playing it just before I got on.
Yeah.
And,
please enjoy.
Get this shit.
This was trippy as hell.
So stupid. So stupid. I'm angry at everybody.
It doesn't make any sense.
The first one did?
Well, I mean, it made sense to some extent if you played it, but this one makes even less sense because I can't tell if it's before or after the last game.
Right?
I just can't tell. I just can't tell what it is.
You sure you didn't click the Doom trailer? What the fuck?
God, I don't understand. As soon as you just see his name, everyone's just like, "Oh my god, it's gonna be the greatest game ever! I lose my shit." Wait, so did they get the baby out of the thing?
I think that's going to be a complicated answer.
You can spoil the first one for me as much as you want.
I don't think you can.
Well, I mean, I don't know how I would spoil it for you because I don't even know if I understand what the hell I experienced when I played it.
That's it. Like, I think it's one of those games that everybody experiences it a little bit different.
God.
Yeah.
The story was just so dumb to me. Like, just the beginning to get him to do all this stuff was just so dumb.
It's very exaggerated.
It's just like... Oh, your sister, who's about to be the next president of the United States, has been kidnapped. He's just like, I don't care. I want to just deliver packages. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, it's a tough one, Wu. It definitely is a tough one to try to wrap your head around.
I'm so mad that his initials are DS. I'm just like,
It's okay.
like I said, like, that used to be my name before TCP.
No one should have to suffer such loss.
Just hate it so much.
When I said I understand how you feel. But if you hold on to your sadness, it'll weigh you down.
He's gonna look exactly the same. His hair is just white. And that's how you make him look older.
The question is, why is he shirtless?
Why not shirtless?
Thanks for the shares, Happy.
Gotta get the female gamers involved somehow, right?
Stop sexualizing men.
So bad.
Oh, I feel bad that I said that. I feel dirty.
I mean, I'm all for it. Norman Reedus. Shout out everyone to it. Wait, what? What are you talking about again?
I mean, you do you, boo.
I actually like the last game. I'll probably end up playing that one too.
I need to finish the first one, man. I need to finish the first one. I got so lost and then I got sidetracked by something.
I got too caught up with delivering packages. I'm like, great, another package for me to deliver. See, because I'm a completionist. So everyone always has a fucking package to deliver, man. As soon as I deliver one package, it's like, oh, guess what? I have another package for you to deliver. I'm a completionist. I'm like, God damn it.
Well, there's always like extra missions. There's always extra missions for you to do, but there's like certain missions that you have to do, and you can do those pretty quickly and get through the story.
And like, I heard that like,
Killed my
The old man. The old man are like, oh, if you stop delivering packages, the old man will die. I'm like, I don't want the old man to die, so I guess I'm not going to advance the story because I'm going to keep delivering him packages. And that's where I was.
You don't get it, do you? All you are is angry.
All of Avium is crumbling apart. You don't win in Everwar. You help us win this. I'll know you're ready.
That's all I get?
Yeah, it's a teaser.
Come on, Dad. Calling it now. That game's gonna be fucking doo doo. I tell you.
More than likely. More than likely.
It's gonna be like a strategy sim. It's gonna be like a strategy sim. It's gonna be like, it shows that badass first person action, and all that shit. And then it's gonna be a strategy sim.
Yep.
All right. So
turn based combat too.
The Tekken game.
That's a weird way to think about it, Woo. I don't think about it that way.
Didn't Tekken 8 already get announced?
All right. Do we need to watch the trailer for Tekken 8?
I felt like we watched the trailer for Tekken 8 like 2 months ago.
I think you're right. Okay, so this game went from top of my excited list to I really don't care about it anymore. Real epic.
Don't press play.
Like, this game was looked so great and imaginative, and then I started watching this trailer and it's like all of a sudden sort of looked like garbage.
The year is 1889. The world as you know it teeters on the brink.
I don't like that art style right there, or like this first person gameplay does not look good to me. Other than that,
the
great.
network of portals has collapsed. Your people are cast asunder beyond the frontiers of your reality. Realms alive with monstrous beasts.
When it's not first person, it looks very interesting.
Dangers of which you
and I'm kind of excited. And then it switches to first person, and I'm just like,
you must gather your wits, craft whatsoever you require, and build a life in the realms.
Nope. Yeah, hard pass.
Uncover the secrets of realm
it went from here we go.
And venture.
That's exactly what you said.
Into the unknown.
Mr. Poppins.
Yeah.
Mr. Poppins.
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
Realm Walker.
The troll titan ogre is gonna be nice.
This is definitely a game for a very specific person. I don't think I am either.
Yeah, no, I don't think none of us are.
Rebuild all that has been lost.
Yeah, it had me the first trailer. That trailer kind of lost me. Okay, so this is a trailer to bring in a character from the old games that is, this game was announced the early access has been out for like 2 years. So
I thought Baldur's Gate 3 was already out.
The early access has been out for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, when the early access came out, I actually bought the game. I played an hour and a half, and it was so buggy I couldn't play it, so I just returned it.
It was early access. Give him a chance.
Yeah, I've played through the first.
If I can't play your early access game within the return window, I'm going to return it. Like that's my metric for an early access game.
Shout out to having return windows now. BT dubs.
Right. Yeah. Woo, I'm kind of in the thing with you on the 1800s look. there's definitely a genre for it. I just don't think that was it.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're going to talk about an art style with an 1800s look, the Order 1886 technically looked really fucking good.
Oh, that game was good. It was so short. That game was dope. Like if you go back and like even now, man, that game holds up even now. It holds up even now. It was just too short. It was just too short. There weren't as many supernatural encounters that you would have thought. Like it was mostly just human on human. You needed more supernatural encounters, like with werewolves and vampires. But that game,
that weren't
that game
a scripted event.
Dope. That game was dope.
Okay,
but
I'm actually really excited about this. I didn't even know this was a thing until the trailer, and like at first I'm like, the art style didn't appeal to me, but
the gloom.
Like halfway through it, I'm like, I gotta play this game.
Chaos. But we found a way to control it. We choose the path.
Bless you.
We face the danger. We control the chaos. To reconnect our broken world.
So this is like World of Warcraft, just in like Fortnite style.
I was just about to say the same thing. I was like, I'm getting World of Warcraft vibes.
Played a few tricks. Crushed a few skulls.
But now, we fight as one. We are Wayfinders.
So like the graphics at first, I didn't like, but all of a sudden it just grew on me. Because the one thing that's nice about these cartoony graphics like this is that they age a lot better than realistic looking.
Yeah,
they do. Yeah, that's definitely true. Yeah.
I'm down. I'm down to give this a shot.
Yep. All right. Oh yes. I was salivating.
Skip.
This one.
Skip.
He wouldn't skip this if his life depended on it.
Nope.
Yeah.
I pre-ordered it as soon as this was over.
We need to have a topic about that.
Dang.
Just pre-ordering games, especially when they don't come out for another 18 months. There's only... Never mind.
Just an FYI,
you should crap on Battleborn, man. Battleborn was the shit.
Battleborn was awesome.
Love you, Woo. I've watched this trailer like 10 times. It never gets old.
May we fight true in his holy name.
Who is his?
Blessed be the light.
Oh dang!
I was like, she got a ton of faith.
The most faith.
The most. I was like, do you want to go behind the shield wall? Like, you got all the faith. And now she's stuck because she can't stand up and retreat or she's gonna get stabbed.
Oh, you know it's massive when the boss rolls in.
Ooh. It's bad, dude. Watch him pull down his hood and it's just it's SpongeBob.
I have returned to hell.
Sorry.
For you.
Ooh. That's mean and nasty. And was I not right? 6 months out.
Yeah.
So far. So there is an acceptable pre-order window, and it's within 3 to 1 days of the game coming out. That is the only acceptable pre-order window.
Yeah, so I was gonna buy this game anyway, and there's a bunch of like I
Even
get into the beta for pre-ordering, so yeah.
Even still, I guess if you really want the beta that bad, this is a long topic for another discussion.
Like I 99% of the time I agree with you, but this is the one where like I would have pre-ordered this a year ago if they told me it was coming out in 2025.
Did you think they were gonna run out of pre-orders?
Oh no, but like I'm just making sure I got it because like I want to, even if I become homeless, I'm gonna make sure I have my hands on this.
It's a digital copy. They might run out. I don't know.
Hey, it's happened before.
For digital copies?
Yeah, it happened with Final Fantasy 14. They had to stop selling because they ran out of server room.
No. That's different. I do remember when that happened, but that's different. Come on, we know that's different.
Is it though?
They did not run out of copies of the game. Everyone could play the game. They just can't play it online because they did not have the infrastructure to support it at the time.
All right, we got a Genshin Impact ripoff, Blue Protocol. So I know people that are looking forward to this, so we'll watch it.
The answer to Genshin Impact. What's the question?
What is Genshin Impact?
Yeah, honestly, I did not know Genshin Impact was a mobile game for
what our world
until
was
3 months ago.
Surprisingly, it plays well on console and PC.
Before the Sundering.
But it's a gacha game, so like I tapped out real quick. Which this will probably be as well. If it's
before the darkness.
A competitor too.
Do you remember?
It's not a gacha game. Really?
You will.
That is alright.
Okay. As long as it's not, I don't mind the turn spell as long as it's not that.
Like if it's not gacha or pay to win, I'll give it a go. Those are my two stipulations for a go. If it's not
what do you mean by
pay to win? I'll give it a go.
What do you mean by gacha?
Gacha is a form of pay to win. The more money you put in, the more characters you get, the faster you progress. It's
just a way that they get you.
Really?
Your future needs you.
But yeah, if this is not like pay to play, pay to keep playing, I'll give it a shot.
If it's not a gacha or pay to win, like I'll give that a go. Like I've played just about every MMO in existence. I'll give it at least the college try.
I have my days where I really miss WildStar because I just wish their UI was better when it came out because that's really what turned me off.
Like WildStar, I really hope that somebody comes out with a private server for it soon. Or
they're working on it. Like I actually looked into it a while back. Like it's still going to be a while because they've got to still unpack all the shit, but they're working on it.
Yeah. All right.
There's no quests. There's no NPCs. They've got the world built. Like they're working on the rest of the shit now.
That's cool. There is actually a private server for what is it? Warhammer Age of Sigmar, the old MMO. It's called what is it? Return to. Oh, I can't remember.
Yeah, I tried it out. Like the game, I realized why I didn't like the game when it came out.
Yeah, Return to Reckoning. Like it's Age of Reckoning. That's what it was. Warhammer Age of Reckoning was the old Age of Sigmar MMO. I had a blast playing it, but it was extremely PvP focused, which was a turn off for me at the time. Let's see here. Anyway, this caught my attention.
Was this the weird one that you were talking about?
No. I mean, this is a weird game.
This is,
Knit 2.
this is like a Dark Souls style shooter.
Yeah. Run it from the ashes. Such a good game.
You played the last one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was about to say, like, you know, top tier song choice.
Looks like a bit of a step up from the last one.
Yeah.
Ooh.
My man said, "I'll take you with me."
I just want a hug.
Come here, baby. I just want a hug.
Excuse me, ma'am. I have a grenade launcher. Would you like to look at it, please?
Oh, thanks. Yep. I guess I did notice that too. It was like a Venus flytrap vagina monster. Yeah, it was.
I mean, I noticed those things, but I'm like, I can't say that.
This is the mature nerdy podcast for immature people, so I think it's appropriate to announce to the world.
Okay, so this actually looked pretty good, but I was confused about it because I my entire knowledge of Transformers was Autobots versus Decepticons. Like, that's all I know about Transformers, and apparently that's not all there is.
You did it.
I did it.
Yep.
I did it.
I knew you would. I was shaking my head the whole time. I was like, don't do it. Don't do it.
This ain't working. We should melt it down for ammo.
And we're live. Sequencing at 7.
We live, baby.
Loading memory core now.
It's all the same. Only the names will change. And every day.
Another top tier song choice.
Where the faces are so cold, I drive all night just to get back home.
All right. Let's get lucky.
'Cause I'm a cowboy on a steel horse I ride.
I do like the cover of this song for this game.
That cover.
It is.
Ooh, graphics look a little dope.
That's all we get. Thanks, bud.
Yeah, it didn't really give us much to go on there.
Yeah.
Strategy sim.
Anytime it does that, that's what TCP's at. Strategy sim.
Turn based.
There it goes. All right, so Company of Heroes is coming to consoles as well.
What is that? I mean, I'm not interested, but like, is it? Because it looks like
storyline based
live
game.
action.
Yeah.
Okay. You can skip. I'm not.
Okay, this is the one that actually looked really good. This was definitely
and published by Focus Entertainment.
I tell you, Focus Entertainment has put in just massive amounts of work right now. Like, I don't know if I've seen a game that they have not like been involved in recently.
Yeah, but I didn't like Life is Strange though.
They're doing fucking a lot.
You might like this one. This is definitely my alley when it comes to storytelling.
Oh yeah, I just watched this trailer, and it looked.
So you're a banisher, eh? You want ghosts, right? You must have seen some strange things.
This trailer doesn't give too much, but it gives you enough to know it's not a strategy zone.
Yes. But I've never seen a ghost myself. But they are real, right? So what? You track and kill him? Is that it?
We banish them.
I shall wish you a good hunt, then. It takes a brave man to walk these wilds alone.
I'm not alone.
A bone walker.
All right. Yeah, I can get behind that actually.
Like,
Dope as hell.
That
Got a
looks
little bit of a
good.
Witcher feel to it.
All right, Mimic. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna play the shit out of this. It looks dope as hell. No, you shouldn't.
I fucked up.
I need to download that game. I need to download that game, man. I need to. You got me hooked.
Which one?
We are the defenders.
When I went over to Grip, what was it again?
The horrors that dwell in the darkness.
Yeah, you gotta send me a link to that. I gotta get that bad boy.
That shit is so much fun.
While we stand, we
This is another
fight.
Purpose Entertainment game. I tell you, they're just putting in massive amounts of work. All the work right now.
I am so good at this. I know Mimic's
Why does it remind me of like StarCraft?
It's a third-person shooter.
No, I'm as in like the little miniature
We are
soldiers.
the
and then
blade drawn against the endless night.
Am I seeing this right? Is this a third-person shooter or is it first-person?
I think it's first.
Oh God, yeah.
Space Marine 2. I am there.
I remember the
am
first
sold.
trailer for that. That
Okay,
thing was
so-
badass.
All right. Wow. The reason you're getting StarCraft vibes is that originally StarCraft was actually created to be a Warhammer game, but they lost the license. Something happened in there between Blizzard and Game Shark. So Blizzard's like, well, we have this game. It's made. We'll just reskin a couple of things and just re-release it as its own entity. So that's how StarCraft came to be. It was actually originally a Warhammer game. So that's why the Warhammer, was it Terrans or whatever they're called, look like Space Marines, is because originally they were Space Marines.
Oh, okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
God, that looks so good.
Does that have a pre-order? Please tell me that's got like a beta or a pre-order for like a multiplayer or some bullshit. Like I will turn into your Diablo bullshit for this.
All right, let me fix this again. Like, I'm all for watching that again too, but we'll have to come back to it.
Yeah.
Meet your maker.
Age restricted. Watch on YouTube. There's a reason my streams are tagged as mature. This one looked interesting, but this isn't for me. But this is kind of cool.
Oh, looks like he got his suit out of the dumpster.
I just thought he looked like fetish C-3PO.
Cyberpunk Mad Max? So, roguelike. Got it.
Is this a multiplayer game where you create obstacles for each other?
Ooh!
Is that what this is?
Co-op? Yeah, I guess co-op now. Ooh,
That actually seems kind of cool.
And somebody goes through and makes all the maps, and then somebody else goes back through and plays them.
There's going to be people out there making impossible stuff for you to
I
do.
know, that's what I thought. I was just like, they're gonna make it just so ridiculously tough.
Yeah. It looks like a really fun idea, but I feel like, I don't know, a game like that could go any way.
Yeah, like
I feel like
is...
I would love making the maps in that more than I would playing them.
Mm-hmm. Imagine being the guy that like spends a lot of time building a very intricate map, but someone just like walks right through it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Crash Team Rumble?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's doing that though. You had multiverse, and then
This one's probably gonna fail because like it doesn't
People want.
basically how the ones go.
yeah.
This was kind of niche. Like they'd have to do something a little different to make it work.
I mean, it's not exactly Smash Bros. It does look a little different. I'm not really sure how many people want this though.
I'm a real king.
Okay, so it's not like a fighting game. It's a grab and dunk game. It's a
Yeah, so look, it
like a
looks
flag
interesting.
return.
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, Lords of Fallen.
Yeah, so this is
Boy.
Of course, this PlayStation is that PlayStation exclusive?
I think it's just showing on PlayStation.
So the interesting thing about this is like a remake / sequel / retelling of the old game. So this one,
I think it's more of a reinvention, actually.
Yeah.
They're trying to pretend the other one didn't exist.
Yeah, because like the last one was called Lords of the Fallen. This one's called The Lords of the Fallen. You know, just so you know the distinction. It looks badass.
Holy Aureus, giver of life and light. In your divine radiance, we trust. Shield our souls with grace, our hearts with hope, and guide our path eternal. Turn our gaze from what lies beyond your luster, where wickedness dwells and the shadows reign. Arm us with your golden splendor, so that together may we vanquish the darkness. In light, we walk. The Lords of the Fallen.
Yeah, it's a PS5 exclusive right now. All right.
I will have to say though, like I didn't think it would look so cool, but like seeing a big sword with barbed wire wrapped around it, actually, that looked kind of cool.
Would you wrap barbed wire around a sword? It kind of just like defeats the purpose of having a sword.
So it'll hurt more.
Because
cause more damage as you slice.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have here another GTA 5 ripoff, but the cast in this one looks absolutely ridiculous, so much that I actually want to play it.
Mm-hmm.
I got that one dude looks like the guy from Die Hard. Black dude, can't remember.
Oh, that guy.
That guy, I can't remember his name.
Michael Rooker.
Yeah.
Michael Madsen, he's alive?
Yeah.
This is more like a movie.
It is. It's all well-known people. Danny Trio. Yeah, there he goes.
Hey!
Oh shit. That's an all-star cast right here.
Vanilla Ice.
Baker.
Yeah, I feel like there's somebody else. Who else is, yeah, there it is. Chuck Norris.
Oh shit, not Chuck.
Chuck Norris.
Damn. I mean, I might have to play that myself.
Yeah.
Just the cast alone makes me want to play that game. Just to see how ridiculous and over the top that is.
They better hold it up, man. They better make it good.
Oh, keep going. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm looking for.
I actually haven't seen this, but when they brought Idris Elba into it,
burn before you stop trusting someone. How many times you gotta take a bullet for these motherfuckers in the name of empty promises? Politicians, military runners, intelligence
Michael Rooker again?
all the rotten fish in one fucking barrel, this dog town.
Okay, fine.
Tell me you've got a plan.
Not a plan. A man. If there's anyone we can trust now, it's him.
Solomon Reed, FIA.
So, what do we do now?
Dogtown. Burn it to the ground's what we'll do. It's a simple choice. Them or us. Peace comes at a price. Someone's always got to pay.
Oh, yes.
It's the dude.
Oh, yes. Oh.
I'm just curious how they're gonna have DLC for a game where in every ending and alternate ending you die.
I mean, you might not be dead yet.
It's gonna be half the fun, man.
It could be one of those DLCs you play before the game is actually over.
Yeah, I mean, because that's how it is. Like you start the mission, and like after you beat it, it loads you back up before the mission. You started it. So,
all right, we're gonna do one more, and we're gonna wrap this up.
Is this the last one?
Huh? Yeah, I think there's one more. There's only one more that matters. All right. Okay. So this will be the finale of the show here. I think this is one that I know that Solids was looking forward to. I'm looking forward to. I haven't played this one since the OG PlayStation. So this is...
Man, it's been a minute for you then.
Yeah, it's been a minute. Armored Core.
Yeah.
Peggy 16.
I did play that.
Trailer doesn't have any gameplay, but I can't wait to see how they evolve it.
Yes, we've seen Terminator 2. Come on.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Sun going supernova.
I think everything in this game takes place on another planet, which is why everything looks the way it does.
Looks so good.
Yep. Cannot wait to see more.
That's definitely gonna be one of those things I'm going to look up the lore on. Let's see, we got Final Fantasy 16, which has already been announced, and trailer. So yeah, that would be the last one. Which actually, this trailer actually made me get excited for this game. Apparently, this is their first M-rated Final Fantasy. I didn't know that it was going to be M-rated, so that's a thing.
M-rated? Oh shit!
Yeah, yeah. But all right, so let me see here. Where's the? Alrighty. All right, so yeah, thank you guys for coming and watching. I hope you had a good time. We will see you next week. Be good. I lost my mouse.